Man, times has changed. You used to go outside when there was everything. You used to play hide and seek. Just have so many things to do and be like, oh, I can't wait till I get grown. And then when you get grown, and then you be like, oh, now I can go outside whenever I want to go outside. I can go whatever. Nobody's telling me to come in and out. But when you get grown, now you just put yourself on a schedule. Now you're like, oh, I'm not going to be outside past this time. Oh, I gotta go to work at this time. You just, oh, gotta make sure I pay this bill at this time. It's almost like you just rush to be an adult for what? To pay bills, to pay rent, light, cable, Wi-Fi, you name it. And then when you was a kid, you was thinking, dang, I had so much stress going on, bullying, had to deal with real peers. But now you gotta deal with rude customers, rude employees. You gotta deal with a lot of shit, and then turn around and pay all these bills with these rude motherfuckers. Ain't that crazy? You just like your life just eating you by, and you be thinking, dang. Then time just be flying. Don't wait for nobody, and you just aging by the day, just aging and aging, and you're not even realizing that time is going by. I just remember things were just so much easier when you was a kid. You ain't had no bills. You just worrying about when your next day to go outside. Worrying about you gonna eat. Oh, I'm gonna eat this today. That's all you was worried about. And going to school, classwork. It's almost like you thought classwork was such a headache. But then again, you realize you just wasted your time. 12 years of school for nothing, just to get the same job as somebody that got college degrees and stuff. It's go out. And then you spent all your time at this place, 8 hours a day, just for you to just get an 8-hour 9-to-5 job like the rest of everybody. So you just worked hard to get those A's and B's, straight A's, trying to be in top tier in your class just to get the same job opportunities. It's kind of crazy if you really think about it. But that's just life. But it's still kind of crazy that you worked hard. It's almost like, dang, now I wish. I was like, dang, I should skip school. Dang, I should have had literally snuck out. I should have did all of the wrong stuff. But I didn't. I was literally trying to make sure I got A's and B's. Trying to make sure. I literally cried if I got a D. Bro, I cried when I got an F. I just thought that it was just so bad. Now I realize, dang, I should have did all else on my report card like Soulja Boy said. I would have been straight, for real. And then I should have just went to school when I wanted to go to school, because now it's just pointless. You literally did all that algebra, calculus. What you gonna use that for? And then you learned all this archaic language for what? Nobody's talking in archaic language. You just basically just wasted all that energy and time learning that stuff. And then on top of that, I think the only class that literally actually mattered was in middle school when you learned how to count money. But the other math, you just to do it. And then all this real science stuff, that don't got nothing to do with it. I think the really real talk, the only class that really mattered was reading, because now people can't read and understand stuff. But that whole learning, dying, I didn't need to learn that unless I wanted to read the Bible. But shoot, who's really out here reading the Bible? Let's be for real. You have to be. That's the only way you should know this language. If you're trying to really understand the Bible, trying to be in your Christianity life or whatever. But other than that, if you're not reading the Bible every day, you really don't need to know all that stuff. You just learned it because they just needed kids to have something to do. I think they literally just trained their mind to thinking that, oh, you need to go to college, you need to do this. Found out you don't need to do nothing. Because all that need to do, it's just a controlling method that they just put in our little mindset to thinking that, oh, this is the right way. You should get married. You should have kids. All that stuff is BS, bro. You literally did all that stuff just to be nothing. I don't understand. Now, today, in this day of time, you can literally do social media. So basically, you just got a high school diploma just to do a career that don't need a high school diploma. Ain't that crazy? You literally can be on social media and get paid from social media without a high school diploma. It's real life getting crazy out here. I ain't gonna lie, for real. You have so much to do. Then it's hard to make friends. Back then, it used to be easy to make friends. You could just literally just knock on somebody's door and, hey, you want to come outside? And they'd be like, yeah. Now you knock on somebody's door, they'll be like, look at this weird person at my door. Why is they at my door? I just want to be outside. Then people don't even want to go outside to literally get their groceries. They don't even want to hang out to literally just go to the store. That's how bad it is. Somebody going to the store is kind of even crazy. It's just so bad. I literally walked around my neighborhood and it's so quiet. It's nobody outside. When I say that, I mean nobody. You sometimes get in this mindset, what's the point of going outside for? I ain't gonna lie.